Starting with the first problem, to prove that for a connected graph G, where G is going to be a K connected graph, Q greater than or equal to Pk by 2 is true. So how are we going to solve this or prove this problem? Let G be a K connected graph. So whenever it is a connected graph, we have seen in theorem 4.13, K less than or equal to lambda less than or equal to delta. So from this constraint, K less than or equal to delta is true. So this is our given expression. K less than or equal to lambda is true whenever a graph is going to be a connected graph. And also we know, because we are related with the delta, where delta is said to be a degree, we also know that the basic theorem on degrees, 2q is equal to summation degree of v. From here we get q is equal to half summation degree of v. So when we expand the summation degree of v, it's nothing but p into delta. With respect to number of points, the degree delta will give us p delta by 2. So we get q greater than or equal to p delta by 2. So here, what is the delta value we found from expression 1? Delta value is nothing but equal to k. So in this expression, in the place of delta, we can substitute k. Therefore, we find q greater than or equal to pk by 2. Hence, it is proved. Second simple problem, to prove that no three connected graph will have 7 edges. So this one we are going to prove by the method of contradiction. So we have to prove there is no connected graph, three connected graph having 3 edges. So what is a contradiction assumption? If suppose G is a 3 connected graph having 7 edges, then what could be the result? Okay, so consider a 3 connected graph having 7 edges. For such a graph, let us find how many number of points will exist. A graph having 7 edges, let us find how many number of points will exist. So how do we find for any given graph? Edges are known to us, and how to find the vertices, number of points? Going back to the known expression, q less than or equal to pc2. Let me substitute here the q value, and whatever the p value is satisfied, that will give us the number of points for the 7 edges. So q less than or equal to pc2 is nothing but, what is this pc2? P into p minus 1 by 2. So we will see this constraint q less than or equal to p into p minus 1 by 2 is satisfied. So when I put p is equal to 1, expression is not satisfied. When we put p is equal to 2, the expression is not satisfied. See, let us see how is it. So we have q less than or equal to p into p minus 1 by 2. Let us see, for q is equal to 7, what is our p value? Substitute every p value in this expression and see which expression satisfies this equation. So when I put p is equal to 1 here, what do we get? Q less than or equal to p values 1 into 1 will become 0. It's not meaningful. Now when we put p is equal to 2, p is equal to 2, q less than or equal to 2 into 2 minus 1. What is 2 minus 1? 2 minus 1 is 1, 1 by 2. So we are going to have it what? Q less than or equal to 1. What is the q value? The value is 7. 7 less than or equal to 1. Constraint is not satisfied. Now let us put p is equal to 3. When we put p is equal to 3, q less than or equal to 3 into 3 minus 1 by 2. So what do we get? Q less than or equal to 3 into 2 by 2. 2 gets cancelled. What is the q value? 7 less than or equal to 3. Again, equation is not satisfied. You see, equation is not satisfied. So like that, if you are going to proceed it. So when we put p is equal to 4. When we put p is equal to 4, q less than or equal to p into p minus 1 by 2. That is 4 into 4 minus 1 by 2. So how much we get? 2 into 3, that is 6. So here the q value is 7. Again the inequality is not satisfied. The next one we can go for, we can see the next one as p is equal to 5. When we put p is equal to 5, see what is the constraint happens. 5 into 5 minus 1 by 2. So q less than or equal to 5 into 4 by 2. So q less than or equal to 10. What is the q value? 7. 7 less than or equal to 10. Now the constraint is satisfied. So when p is equal to 5, the condition q less than or equal to p into p minus 1 2 is satisfied. So that means for q is equal to 7h, we should have at least 5 points. So number of points possible for having 7 edges is 5. So this is how we have to find the number of points when edges are known to us. So now what happens? From here we see p is equal to 5. The expression q less than or equal to p into p minus 1 by 2 is satisfied. Therefore, the number of points possible to have 7 edges is nothing but 5. So, if p is equal to 5 and for a k-connected graph, that is a 3-connected graph, for k-connected graph the expression q greater than or equal to pk by 2 is true from problem number 1. So, we have seen in this previous problem, whenever a given graph is a k-connected graph, then q greater than or equal to pk by 2. Just now we saw over here. Whenever it is a k-connected graph, then q greater than or equal to pk by 2 is true. So we are using this constraint, the problem number one constraint in this proof. How are we going to prove it? We have p is equal to 5. We got p is equal to 5. Given q is equal to 7. The graph is a k-connected graph. What is a k-connected graph defined here? It is a 3-connected graph. So k is equal to 3. When it is a k-connected graph, the expression q greater than or equal to p delta by 2 is true. So what is our value over here? What do we see over here? This k value is found to be 3. When it is a k-connected graph, q greater than or equal to pk by 2 is true. What is the value of k here? The value of k here is 3. So now what happens? In the place of k, we are going to substitute 3 in this expression. So we get p into k, 5 into 3 by 2. Q value is 7. This the equality should satisfy if our found values are correct. So we get 15 by 2 is 7.5, that is approximately 8. Our q value is 7. See, the inequality is not satisfied. 7 greater than or equal to 8 is not correct, which is a contradiction. Why did we arrive this contradiction? Because we assumed if suppose G is a 3-connected graph with 7 edges. Suppose G, when a 3-connected graph is going to have 7 edges, then it should have minimum of 5 points. When it is going to have minimum of 5 points, then this inequality is not found to be true. Therefore, we arrive a contradiction. So hence we conclude that no 3-connected graph will have 7 edges.